영국의 한 기업 소속 실무자인 이 여자의 이름은 산드라. 회사의 중요한 프로젝트의 담당자로서 기술 용역 회사와의 미팅 자리에 나와 있습니다.
We've started a new project for which we require 7 red lines. I understand your company can help us in this matter.
Of course.
빨간 선을 그려달라는 산드라의 의뢰를 이들이 자신 있게 수락할 수 있는 이유는 이 회사에 전문가가 있기 때문인데요.
Anderson here is our expert in all matters related to the drawing of red lines. We've brought him along today to share his professional opinion.
Nice to meet you. We need you to draw 7 red lines, all of them strictly perpendicular. Some with green ink and some with transparent.
얼핏 들어도 황당한 의뢰 내용에 앤더슨이 반문합니다.
The term red line implies the color of the line to be red. To draw a red line with green ink is, well, if it's not exactly impossible, it's pretty close to being impossible.
What does that even mean? Impossible.
I mean, it is possible. There are some people, say, suffering from color blindness, for whom the color of the lines doesn't really make a difference. But I'm quite sure that the target audience of your project doesn't consist solely of such people.
So in principle this is possible.
말귀를 못 알아듣자 앤더슨이 다시 한번 설명해 봅니다.
A line as such can be drawn with absolutely any ink, but if you want to get a red line, you need to use red ink.
What if we draw them with blue ink?
It still won't work. If you use blue ink, you'll get blue lines.
하지만 핵심을 파악하는 사람이 단 한 명도 없습니다.
And what exactly did you mean when you talked about the transparent ink?
How to better explain? I'm sure you know what transparent means.
Yes, I do.
And what a red line means. I hope I don't need to explain to you.
Of course not.
Well, you need to draw a red line with transparent ink.
Could you describe what you imagine the end result would look like?
Come on, Anderson. What have we got here? Kindergarten.
No, I'm just trying to get a...
Let's not waste our time with these unproductive quarrels. The task has been set, the task is plain and clear. Now, if you have any specific questions, then go ahead.
You're the expert here.
아무도 자신이 제기한 문제를 이해하지 못하자 다른 문제를 끄집어내 보는데요.
You had something there also relating to perpendicularity.
7 lines, all strictly perpendicular.
To what?
To everything amongst themselves. I assumed you know what perpendicular lines are like.
Of course he does. He's an expert.
Two lines can be perpendicular. All 7 can't be simultaneously perpendicular to each other.
결국 답답함을 참지 못하고 왜 불가능한 것인지 보여주겠다며 칠판으로 향합니다.
This is a line, right?
Yes.
And another, is it perpendicular to the first line?
Well,
Yes, it is perpendicular.
exactly.
Wait, I'm not done. And a third one, is it perpendicular to the first line? Yes, it is. But it doesn't cross the second line. They're both parallel.
앤더슨이 눈앞에서 확인시켜주자 드디어 말귀를 좀 알아먹은 듯 싶습니다.
Suppose so.
There it is. Two lines can be perpendicular.
Can I have the pen?
하지만 갑자기 펜을 달라고 하는 산드라. 그리고는 말 더럽게 안 들을 것 같은 짱구스러운 표정으로 해맑게 그림을 그리기 시작하는데
How about this?
꽤나 기발했다고 생각하는 듯 자신감 넘치는 산드라의 말투. 하지만
This is a triangle. It's definitely not perpendicular lines. And there are 3, not 7.
점점 본질에서 멀어져 갑니다.
Why are they blue?
Indeed, I wanted to ask that myself.
I have a blue pen with me. This was just a demonstration.
That's the problem, your lines are blue. Draw them with red ink.
It won't solve the problem.
Well, how do you know before you've tried? Let's draw them with red ink, then let's see.
I don't have a red pen with me, but I'm completely certain that with red ink, the result will still be the same.
Didn't you tell us earlier that you could only draw red lines with red ink? In fact, yes, I've written that down here.
회사 사람들조차 쓸데없는 트집을 잡으며 앤더슨을 갈구기 시작하죠.
We have a task. 7 red lines. It's not 20, it's just 7. Anderson, I understand you're a specialist of a narrow field. You don't see the overall picture. But surely it's not a difficult task to draw some 7 lines.
Exactly. Suggest a solution. Now, any fool can criticize. No offense. But you're an expert. You should know better.
그때 앤더슨이 기지를 발휘해 보는데요.
Let me draw you 2 perfectly perpendicular red lines, and I will draw the rest with transparent ink.
엉망진창 솔루션을 내놨음에도 나쁘지 않은 반응.
Yes, this will suit us.
하지만 여기서 그치지 않고 문제가 하나 더 생깁니다.
Oh, and I have another question, if I may. Can you draw one of the lines in the form of a kitten?
신박한 헛소리에 귀를 의심하게 되는 앤더슨.
Market research tells us our users like cute animals. It would be really great if we could
No.
But why?
Look, I can of course draw you a cat. I'm no artist, but I can give it a try, but it won't be a line anymore, it'll be a cat. A line and a cat, these are two different things.
A kitten. Not a cat, but a kitten. They're little, cute, cuddly. Cats, on the other hand,
It won't make a difference.
Anderson, at least hear her out. She hasn't even finished speaking and you're already saying no.
I got the idea, but it's impossible to draw a line in the form of a cat. Done.
What about a bird?
할 말을 잃게 만드는 처참한 능지 수준, 다시 원점이네요.
So, where did we stop? What are we doing?
7 red lines, 2 with red ink, 2 with green ink, and the rest with transparent. Did I understand correctly?
Yes.
Excellent. In which case, that's everything, right?
Oh, I almost forgot. We also have a red balloon. Do you know if you could inflate it?
이 정도면 거의 영국판 맑은 눈의 광인 앤더슨이 불쌍합니다.
What do I have to do with balloons?
It's red.
Anderson, can you or can you not do this? A simple question.
As such, I can, of course, but...
Excellent. Organize a business trip. We'll cover the expenses, go over to their location, inflate the balloon. Well, this is very productive. Thank you all.
그렇게 회의는 빨간 선 그리기로 시작했다가 어이없게도 풍선 부풀리기로 마무리되고 잠깐 현타가 온 듯하지만 이내 이런 회사 생활에 완벽 적응하는 앤더슨의 모습을 보여주며 영화는 끝이 나게 됩니다.
Can I ask you one more question, please? When you inflate the balloon, could you do it in the form of a kitten?
Of course I can. I can do anything. I can do absolutely anything. I'm an expert.
이 영화의 한 줄 줄거리를 보면 여느 엔지니어가 회사 생활을 할 때 겪게 되는 고충과 어려움을 회의 상황을 통해 재밌게 풀어낸 스케치 코미디라고 소개하고 있는데요. 이 영화가 나온 시점이 2014년도라는 걸 생각해보면 지금 우리에겐 굉장히 익숙한 이과대 문과 구도를 표현한 당대에는 참신한 단편 영화였지 않을까 생각이 드는데요. 개인적으로 이 영화가 지금의 사회적 공감대와 더 잘 맞물려 있다는 생각이 들더라고요. 그저 옆에서 앤더슨을 까내리면서 자신을 어필하는 기회주의자 상사나 그저 한시라도 빨리 귀찮은 일을 끝내는 게 우선인 결과주의자 보스, 그리고 쥐뿔도 모르면서 사사건건 간섭하고 계속 일만 벌리는 고용주, 언제나 있어왔고 그리고 어디에나 있는 퇴사 유발 빌런들이지만 퇴사니 조용한 사직이니 하는 키워드들이 그 어느 때보다 자주 등장하는 요즘 같은 때에 우리가 회사를 그만두게 되는 이유라는 제목으로 개봉하면 정말 찰떡이지 않을까 생각이 들었습니다. 이상 보고 나면 퇴사 뽐뿌 심하게 오는 공감 100% 스케치 코미디 단편 영화 더 엑스퍼트 리뷰 마치고 다음 영상으로 찾아뵙겠습니다. 그리고 이 영화의 감독님과 이야기해서 감독님 본인 채널에 제가 한국어 버전으로 이 영화 풀 버전 올려놨습니다. 아래 링크 달아놓을 테니 시청하고 싶으신 분들은 확인해주세요. 그럼 오늘도 오프 더 레코드였습니다.